My guest now is someone who is a role model. I've known him for a number of years. He has been relentless in his efforts to help people become homeowners, specifically first-time homeowners. And we connected together, and he is a valuable resource and a strategic tool in our toolkit as we seek to spread dfree throughout the country. Welcome, Milt Sharp. God bless you from eHome America.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. And very honored and privileged to be able to share with you all. eHome America is an online educational platform that's designed to help and assist first-time home buyers understand the entire home buying process. Now, this is important because when you purchase a home, for many of you, this will probably be the largest financial transaction you'll ever make in your life. So being able to go into that with some confidence is going to be really important because it helps move the process along much quicker. eHome helps you to understand all of the players that are a part of the ecosystem. So everyone who you'll work with, lenders, inspectors, title insurance, you'll be able to go into with some confidence. eHome oftentimes is one of the requirements, as homebuyer education is, for access to down payment and closing cost assistance. We're connected with down payment resources and are able to identify over 2,500 different down payment and closing cost assistance programs that are out there that can assist you with that additional financial support that you'll need to be able to move into sustainable homeownership. Upon completing the course, you have the opportunity to touch base with one of our homeownership advisors. And that homeownership advisor will be there to answer any questions that you may have about the home buying process. That's to assist you with making sure that you've developed and created a budget or a spending plan that will not only help get you into the home, but also help keep you in that home, as well as any of the other questions that you may go through. Because the way that eHome is designed, there are end of chapter tests as a validation of the information. You can take the test, you can take as many times as you need to. There's no failures per se. And it's just designed that way, just to ensure that you've absorbed this information, that you're knowledgeable about it, and that you'll be able to apply it going forward. Once you sign up with eHome through dfree, you'll have access to it indefinitely. And I'm pleased to say that here within the next 60 days, you'll be able to access eHome America through an app as well that you'll be able to download from any of the Google Play Store or from the Apple Store, just as another tool that you can have that can assist you along that path. Home ownership right now has the benefit of being able to increase their financial stability, and the whole community benefits from that as well.
So Milt, you said three things that are absolutely critical. First of all, you used the word confidence. And the reason the word confidence is critical for all home buyers, because when you go to a closing to buy a house, you are asked to sign so many papers. On the one hand, there are too many papers to read. On the other hand, you're nervous because you're signing things without really knowing what you're signing. How does eHome curriculum help you understand all of the details that you just don't have time to learn at a closing when you buy a house?
And one of the things that you'll be committing to in most instances and cases is a 30-year contract. And I don't know of too many things that we own that we pay on for 30 years. And so going into that with some confidence is really important. eHome understands that the process of buying a home brings a lot of different players to the table. And each of those players has their own specific language that they speak. There's a vocabulary that you have to learn and that you have to understand. That's important for you to be able to navigate through that. If you were to sit at a table with a bunch of folks and they were speaking a different language, you would be real hesitant about ordering anything off the menu because you wouldn't be sure what it is that you would be eating. To be able to sit at the table and you understand that because you've gone through the course where we highlight all of the vocabulary and all the important terms that you need to know so that you can, again, be confident when they're speaking the home buying process. And having that level of confidence allows you to move through this process a lot more quickly. Being able to understand the steps to the path of home ownership is important, and having that in confidence.
But no two purchases are exactly alike. No two lenders are exactly alike. And I recommend it for not only first-time home buyers, but second, third, and fourth-time home buyers. You also mentioned down payment assistance, and I really want to walk through this because it's alarming to me how many people just don't know about it. But describe the down payment assistance opportunities, who qualifies, and what are some of the kinds of down payment assistance that's available?
Down payment and closing cost assistance programs are made available to a wide variety of different folks. There's down payment out there for first responders, for teachers, for policemen. There's down payments that are specific to areas that you're looking to buy in. There's down payment that's assistance that's available through your employer. There is just a variety of different programs that are out there. And I can understand why it might be difficult for folks to access them because they don't know where they're at. Well, eHome makes that really easy for you. Within the actual course, you'll be able to access the down payment resource tool locator. You'll put in information specific to you. Once you put it in, it's going to print out for you a list of all the down payment assistance programs that you may be able to qualify for. It's going to have contact information for all of those organizations. So it won't be that you have to go out and try to find how to get access to it. Oftentimes, it'll be as easy as a mouse click from within the actual course that can take you to those down payment assistance programs that eHome has already been approved for as meeting the homebuyer education requirement for those programs. Again, it helps create a great awareness of what resources are out there to assist you to move into sustainable home ownership.
That alone is worth this eHome experience all by itself. And folks, I'm going to tell you this, that there is a fee attached to this, but if you're not willing to pay a fee to get all of this information and all of these resources and potentially to get free money to help you with your down payment and your closing costs, you're probably not serious about home ownership in the first place. Some things in life you have to invest in, and taking that money and investing it in this course. Everything can't be free. Say a little more about approved. You used the word approved. eHome America had to be approved by a federal agency to be a curriculum that is eligible to be used in first-time home buyer assistance programs.
In order for us to be approved, we had to go through a review from the Office of HUD, Housing and Urban Development. HUD provides an oversight to our industry to ensure that quality control and standards are met. eHome is one of those approved curriculums. It has all of the content that HUD recommends that any first-time home buyer should receive. And what, again, makes us even more potent is that we also provide the opportunity to connect with a home ownership advisor or a housing counselor, someone, again, that can be your guide during that process as well. Now, everyone in the home buying ecosystem has a motivation, and many of them, money is that motivation. For our industry, money is not the motivation. We receive $99 for eHome America. When you layer that in comparison to what's paid in realtor fees, lenders, and others, that is just a drop in the bucket. And I don't ever try to shame anyone into wanting to use our product. But if you say you don't have $100 to spend on this education that would make one of the largest financial transactions you make in your life easier and simpler, then you're probably not ready for home ownership, as Reverend Shore said earlier. If $100 is a bit of a struggle for you, I would then recommend our financial money management course to help you and work with dfree a little bit better so that you can get your head right around this so that you could move forward with this as well.
So, Milt, there was a hip hop artist, very popular among young people, who was tragically killed, and his theme was "Buy Back the Block."
Right.
And there's an entire movement now of young men and women who are really following his lead, and they are inspired by his words. And we have a partnership with them through dfree. And the announcement that I wanted to make to you is that we are actually making the eHome America platform and curriculum a part of the Nipsey Hustle, Buy Back the Block, Bishop Project movement led by a young man from Chicago named Artris Williams. And in so doing, we're creating our own ecosystem of buyers, developers, lenders, and now home ownership training around this theme of Buy Back the Block.
I'm excited about that, and I'm very glad to hear that that relationship has been established. One of the things that I believe strongly is that the people who are closest to the problem are also the ones that are closest to the solution. And to now engage our hip hop brothers and sisters, whether it's Nipsey Hussle, I know Master P is very active in this space as well, And I've even heard recently that in Newark, Queen Latifah has also been responsible for some affordable housing development. Our opportunities are there. We are in many ways sitting on gold mines. Many of us are living in areas now where we're seeing the soil being turned. And to know that we have the hip hop community who are now interested in becoming what I call social entrepreneurs is very exciting to me. And I'd love to see more fire catch up underneath that. Buy Back the Block is something that I've also looked at, and I've had some discussion with Master P and some of those other folks. So they are aware of eHome and how that education is going to be an important part of that process as well. So I'm very pleased to hear that.
Well, it's all
and
coming together.
I'm even more excited now. We've worked together for many years, and I've seen a lot of magic happen with you. So that's very exciting.
Well, thank you, Milt and eHome America. You'll be pleased to know that not only do we have this network we're building around Buy Back the Block, but Master P is actually our special guest at this very FINFest event where we're featuring you and eHome America. He's joined the dfree movement. But listen, folks, I'm telling you, this is the most legitimate platform you can access for the purpose of home ownership and the benefits for that assistance. It's free money. And so it's worth checking out to see if you qualify because it's free money. Absolutely. But Milt, I'm going to say this in closing. If we are 1% as successful in helping new people become homeowners as you've been, we will make a tremendous impact. You are a role model for transformation, and I just want to salute you for that.
Thank you. I really do appreciate that. And what I will say is that there's a power greater than any of us individually, and faith is a powerful thing. Your belief in yourself, your commitment to doing what's right, and your desire to want to be a better person so that you can be of service to others is a great tool. It's a great motivator as well.
Well, thank you, sir. And I look forward to working with you in the future. And folks, you can go to the booth that says eHome America, and you can check out the course. You can sign up for the course. And of course, even after today, after FINFest is over, every platform that dfree has, you'll have a chance to click a link because home ownership is the primary means of creating personal wealth, but you're also building wealth that can be left to the next generation or can be used to leverage for creating more wealth. So thank you, Milt Sharp, eHome America, for being part of
Thank you.
And thank you for being a part of FINFest. God bless you.